I watched The Acolyte.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. The whole thing?
Yep.
I have purposefully not, because I've heard nothing but complaining about it.
So someone that we both know said they watched it and they liked it.
Oh, yeah.
And was like, okay,
I think they also hadn't watched Andor.
Yeah.
Which made me suspicious.
yeah, for sure. I'm gonna go out there and say I didn't hate it.
Oh, okay.
I think it was better than like most of the Mandalorian, and didn't see
better than season 1.
No, I think season 1 was better than this. Yeah, a lot better. Well, like more interesting. But I didn't hate it. It wasn't great.
What most people I've heard talk about it have just said it's just kind of boring. And then I've seen a lot of people screeching on the internet about real minor things I don't give a shit about.
Oh God, yeah.
Were you appalled by Kiara Mundi?
Didn't care. He's so like insignificant. Like he just appeared. Like I don't know why they put him in, or just be like, it's a different one. It's a different big.
It's another banana head boy.
Yeah, big tall penis head.
Did you hate that Darth Plagueis didn't 100% original content? The Force babies. Someone else did something similar first and gave him the idea. So
yeah, like I kind of didn't mind that.
That's it. All these kind of things that people really shout about sound so inconsequential that it just makes me think the show must be boring for those things to seem important. Because if the show was just really fucking good, you would overlook those really minor things. Do you know what I mean? Like you wouldn't even mention them because fuck it, it's great.
Oh God, but you know, it's nerds complaining about nerd shit. You know, like we complain about the most minor, stupid little petty thing.
What do you mean, Tom? He's got big legs.
Exactly. Exactly. This character, the grand scheme of things, people don't really care about. And like, they made his legs big.
This is the worst thing GW has ever done.
This guy's kind of short. They're meant to be tall. Yeah, but like I'm very aware that this is a real glass houses situation. But yeah, I think a lot of the sort of complaints that I've heard, I didn't super care about. One of the things that kind of did annoy me was I genuinely feel like the story at some point there was actually a great script there.
Oh wow!
Like it feels like there was a very good idea at some point that
or got like watered down and twisted and became something else.
Yeah, we're moving into minor spoiler territory. If you're gonna watch it, you know, we're gonna wrap up the stream in a little bit. I'm just gonna mention something, but this happens almost immediately, where there's like, oh no, Jedi has been killed. There's this girl, she kills a Jedi, and you're like, holy shit. She kills Trinity as a Jedi as well, so like, boom, double whammy.
She's one of the ones.
And then you're like, wow, okay, cool. Then it's like, boom, some other fucking shit happens, and it cuts to like, oh, it's the same girl, but now she's working on a spaceship, and you're like, shit, are you in hiding? Turns out like she used to be a Jedi, and you're like, fuck. And there's this like, you're like, are they the same person? Like the Jedi police have turned up to be like, you're coming with us. And she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And you're like,
mystery.
Like, is it the same person? Like, is like there a doppelganger? There was this
secret
whole speech.
Twin?
Like, is there a secret twin? And then immediately they're like, oh, it's evil secret twin. Great. And they just immediately are just like, yep, she's got a twin. Actually, there's two of them.
Okay.
We thought that she was dead, but she's not. And it felt like you could have
made a mystery.
done a mystery with it. But no, just immediately are
you.
like, oh yeah, evil twin. Great, sweet. Could have been a plot going on, but no, it is.
Okay, well, they had to hurry up into the next important plot point, I guess, instead. Didn't have time for that. We had to talk about how Ki-Adi-Mundi fucks.
Like he's in it for like 5 seconds. Yeah. It was
Should I watch it?
probably, I don't know, probably not. If you've got literally nothing else to do. One of the pros is the episodes are like 30 minutes long and there's 8 of them. And so actually you can be done and dust with it. That was the only reason that I did watch it, was because it was short.
Right.
If they were 8-hour-long episodes, I'd be like, I'm out.
Right.
But, 4 hours.
Okay.
Like one of the bits that was nice was they because there's all these characters introduced that aren't in it later. Like they are pretty fucking liberal with killing them off, which genuinely surprised me. Where I was like, okay, they've introduced some of these people, and I was like, clearly they're like some of the main people. They're gonna be in this for the next 3 seasons of it. And when some of them died, was like, okay, pretty red hot. But
all right.
You enjoy seeing Jason from The Good Place. Oh my god, like holy fuck, that guy is fucking ripped.
Oh.
What is his name? But he was good.
Did I watch Ahsoka?
Man, just
no, I did not watch Ahsoka.
He was good.
I didn't finish Rebels though, so I didn't feel inclined to watch the sequel to that.
I didn't see that either. The action scenes were great. Yeah, there was some like kind of fun bits. There was a lot of like, I don't know. There was a lot of stuff of just like, wait, why are they all split up now? Why are they doing this? Why didn't you just obviously follow them or something? There's quite a lot of just.
So people have to be dumb to make the plot happen.
There's a pretty good bit, or it just cuts away and then cuts back, and like for some reason, people have just decided to go different directions. So you're like, huh? Oh, so individual characters can have a conversation without
everyone hearing.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, you got to split up to cover more ground.
It was not even like that. It's.
Oh, the whole plot could have been solved with a post-it note. I love that. That's my favorite character, like fucking movie trope of like, I don't have time to explain, so you'll have to just assume the wrong thing and make everything happen.
Yeah. Also, like, I think in one of the bits that I kind of got into, but I don't think it was the like intention, because I think the show is meant to be like Jedi are cool, but it makes like the Jedi Order seem real fucking like shit. And
well, the prequels did a pretty good job of that.
But they kind of like, there's a couple of times where they talk about like, oh, well, there's the senator who like he wants more restrictions put on the Jedi Order. And by the end of it, I was like, that guy is a fucking good dude, because you guys need restrictions. That you are allowed to do this shit. I wouldn't want to live in this world, because because almost everything they do, you are like, oh, you're an asshole in basically every one of these scenes.
Wow.
And but I don't think it was intended. I think if you start to like look at it and really think about, right, if you were just a regular person and this wasn't told from their perspective,
I'd be terrified of a fucking religious authoritarian space police that do whatever the fuck they want and say the Force told them.
Also, they all have superpowers.
Yeah.
And they
will dismember you on a whim.
Yeah, and they can just turn up and just do whatever the fuck they like.
They solve most of their problems by pulling out their fucking dismemberment sword.
Well, they say like, oh, we will like, oh, you only ever pull it out if you're planning to kill, or you'll never attack someone unarmed. They're a bit loosey-goosey on those rules. Multiple times.
Real trigger-happy cops.
But they still just claim to be the good guys. Yeah, it was a bit all over the place.
Why do the Jedi?
Oh, yeah, and they have mind control. Yeah, literally.
Oh, yeah. Do they use their mind control on people and innocent people.
I don't know if that comes up too much, but it's very early on established about like one of the main Jedi is very good at mind reading, and they don't use that nearly often enough.
Well, when they're investigating the murder.
When they're investigating the murder.
That feels like the first thing you do.
And one of the characters, like the bad guy, has like a special Magneto helmet, so he can't be mind read. Okay. But that comes off really quickly and then doesn't get mind read and just solve all of their problems. There's a lot of times where like, just use that mind read power. And you used it earlier, literally just by looking at someone and you could tell exactly their thoughts.
I like to think every time a Jedi uses a power that isn't just a normal Jedi power, like do a flip or something like that, they only get to use once in a lifetime.
Oh my God, you know, gotta be fucking using it sparingly.
When the droids turn up, they come out of the gas room in the Phantom Menace and the droid cars are there, and then like Obi-Wan and Liam Neeson look at each other and go, do you want to use your once in a lifetime super speed move? They both just like nod. Blam!
See ya. Okay.
And that's it. And then they can never use it again.
Right. No, that makes...
You get one mind read. You get one freeze time power. You get one speed rush.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. You get one healing someone back to life.
Yeah, one like super jump up onto the thing. Right. Yeah. Wow, man, they really like go through those.
Yeah. I think that makes all of those films make much more sense. Because other than doing a backflip and blocking a laser blast, I don't think they use any power more than once.
No, at all. Like, it's like very...
Or move a rock.
I think that logic honestly checks out.
Yeah, so it's serious shit when someone uses an unbefore-seen Jedi power.
Oh my God, yeah, like a really strong one. Like after 50 years, they can use it again. They can use it a second time.
It's got a 50-year
because they used it in the prequels and then at the end, and you're like, oh, good job, well done.
You've got to do a lot of meditating to get it off cooldown.
Oh wow, yeah, what the heck? But yeah, so all in all, my review.
Sounds like a real 5 out of 10.
Like a 4.5. Like maybe like, wasn't the worst thing. But in turn